So welcome back to JavaScript course. So in the last video we did started create this expense list. We make it inside the loop and we're able to loop it and everything is working perfectly. So the next thing we're going to start working here in this video is trying to see the total. See we don't have the total div, so we're going to create the total here. So let's go back to the text editor. So now we're going to create a place where we're going to store let me make a comment here. Let's say looping through expenses. Okay, it's going to be a comment here. So I'm going to say total expenses. Okay, it's going to be the list for the total. Let's create space so that we have more room to see what we're doing here. Okay, so now let's start here now. So let's create a variable. Let's say total. It's going to be total here. So now these expenses. So now we're going to use it to sum everything that we see within it here. So I'm going to say expenses, this particular object expenses. Then we're going to use the reduce method. Then we're going to it's going to be an arrow function. Then we're going to pass two parameters. So we're going to the first value is the sum, and the second parameter is for the expenses. So an arrow function, since it's not going to be that long, so we can have everything on a straight line, so we don't need to open the bracket and start writing it here. Okay, so since it's a single line, so we'll just leave it like this. So the sum, I'm going to add the sum here, then plus. So the expenses, inside the expense, I want to add the price here. Okay, so now I'm just going to give it, if it is empty, then leave it to 0, automatically 0 here. Okay, so now just like how we did with the expense here. So let me just, to save time here, I'm going to copy this particular expense list here, because I'm going to concatenate the total here. So after the expense list, then we're going to see the total below it here. So I'm going to use the plus is equals to. Okay, so let me just bring it here down here and paste it here. This is just to save time here, because time is not on our side here. Okay, so here now, so we're going to have it and say, so this item here, so it's total. So I'm going to say total. I'm going to put it in a B element. So I'm going to call it total. Okay, I'm going to put the total sum in it here. It's going to be total, the value totally. Okay, so let me save it here. See what we have here. I Control S to save it. So let's go back to the browser and refresh to see what we have. You see we have the total. It's going to sum it up for us here. So now let's try to change some of the prices up here. So now let's say, now for instance, let's say the groceries. So let's say maybe we are paying maybe 400,000. Okay, so let's go back to the browser, refresh to see whether it's going to sum it dynamic false. It's automatic, it's going to sum it of false, so you don't have to worry about doing the calculation manually. So this is going to be the automatic here. Okay, so now we're able to get the total sum in the expenses here. Okay, so fine now. So now let's try to create the button here. So let's make it to be dynamic. Actually, I'm going to leave it in the next video. We're going to start working on this add. Once you add, it's going to add it inside this expense list here. So to meet in the next video.